Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Pangolin Advisor and I would like to officially announce that on this Friday, Saturday and Sunday I'll be taking part in a massive Stellaris game. And yes, I know, I've been streaming games like this in the past, but this one is a whole lot bigger. About 20 players are going to take part in this, probably a few less actually. The host of this game, who is again Republics of Place, Darren, is aiming for 20, but we're probably going to be stuck with about 17 players or something along the lines. I shall be one of those players again, and this should be a very exciting game to witness and be a part of. So I'm very happy I was invited to be a part of it yet again. Now I should mention that unlike the previous two times, this game is not entirely a narrative campaign. It just starts in a void galaxy like you would start any other multiplayer game without anything there that has been pre-created by Darren. However, we are still encouraged to roleplay and I'll do my part in doing so, and just like I did so last time, I will include a communications log over in the bottom left corner so that everybody on the stream can always see the chat, or rather the declarations panel, where every nation in the game is going to basically post something akin to a Twitter feed for the empires, and I'll do my best to roleplay as well as possible. There are rewards for being the best role player in this game, and they will be awarded by Darren's chat, so I'm going to try to aim for that. Whether I succeed or not is debatable. I probably will not. I'm trying to do my best, but I don't believe I can outperform my last attempt with Temeria Defense Services, which I think I did a pretty good job on day 2. Either way, I'll try my best. Now, as for when this event is going to happen, it will happen again on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, that being the 29th, 30th and 31st of March, obviously this year, and we're going to be starting at 7 PM Central European time. However, keep in mind that in most nations on this Sunday there will be a time change. This also includes Darren, that being the host's time zone, and this means that the time for Sunday is going to be a bit wonky. However, I have talked to him about this, and apparently the start time for the Sunday's game, that being day 3, is also going to be 6 PM British Summer Time, which should again still be 7 PM in most European countries. Either way, you can do the conversion. Of course, the link to my stream is going to be in the description, and I will keep this video up throughout the entirety of this multi-day stream of this massive, monstrous Stellaris game. So please come and cheer me on, and I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. So without anything else to add, since I have nothing else to add, I will now not say goodbye and instead give you a little preview of the race I'm going to play as, because again, unlike in the other games, we were actually allowed to create our own empires, and this is what I came up with. The Sunny Endosymbiotic Network, which is a technocratic dictatorship, and basically it's a mix of a fungus and a plant. They are intelligent, they value intelligence above everything else, and they have the unique ability to form neural networks through the help of their hosts, because the Sani are essentially those fungoid microbes that live inside plantoids that are far bigger than them and that serve as basically the carriers of sorts. So they have learned to coexist and to form networks that enhance their thinking ability, and through them the younger Sunny can lend some of the cognitive power to the elders, forming again even bigger networks, with central figures being the thought hubs for basically the entire nation, which is why this is in fact a dictatorship. So I'm trying to have a unique spin on, you know, the usual technocrats. I was even considering not giving those guys technocracy, but it just fits the faction too well. I decided to give them to have them be conservationists, because they are a mix of fungus and plants, and as a result they can live with basically almost without basically affecting the planet and the environment at all. I basically see them having the same impact as a mouse would, basically. And because of how well adapted they are to living everywhere, they are rapid breeders, they are intelligent because, as I said, they can form those neural networks. And they're a little bit wary of the vastness of the universe, especially the intelligent part of it, but that doesn't mean that I'll be against siding with other players, in fact, far from it. As long as other players can contribute to my faction's materialistic desires, that being the growth and virtualization of the neural networks, basically they want the internet but better. As long as other players help me achieve that goal, I'll happily partner up with other players. I do want to be a very friendly xenophobe of sorts, because roleplay is more fun that way, but obviously I'm still a xenophobe, so those guys will be a little bit annoying to be around with, and this is why I'm also repugnant. As for mining guilds, some people might be confused. Well, the way I see it is because the younglings lend some of the cognitive powers to the elders. The younglings are left with very little cognitive power of their own, so they can only focus on simple tasks, but because of that they're also very good at those tasks, those menial boring tasks, such as for instance mining minerals. So that's the basic idea behind this faction. I hope it's gonna be a good one, I hope I can roleplay it well, and I hope you're going to like it. Either way, that's everything from me. Thank you very much for watching this preview, teaser, whatever you want to call it, and I hope to see you when I start the live stream again. Link in the description, don't miss it. If you need any updates, follow my Twitter, because oftentimes Darren is unfortunately a bit late when hosting those games, so if we're late, I'll let you know on Twitter. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you online.